Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome into the stream. My name is Zara Stormleaf, an elf from the forest, stepping out into the world to share my RPG stories with you. And today, we're back once again with Honkai's Star Rail. Yesterday's stream crashed and it was too hot and my brain was fried, so I didn't come back on. So we're going to pick up from where yesterday's stream fell off, which was we were entering the shackling prison to check up on a prisoner there that's going to be transferred. I think we just arrived, but we'll jump in and check it out. Here we go. Also hope to see a bit of saber action today. See how we go. Oh, gotta check in my daily login stuff. Get my assignment stuff, friends. Oh, Eve sent me a friend request. Fantastic. I presume that is the Eve I know. So we will definitely accept. Gamer goodies. Nom 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 nom. And more jade. Yum yum yum. Okay, so I think that's all of my Path of Return stuff done. Divergent Universe, we'll get back to that. Massive updates centered around an ancient mystery. Okay, that's gonna annoy me if there's a big red exclamation mark, so I have to just quickly go check this out. Oh, it's a new week. Okay. Oh, correct. Ah,
Nice.
just messed up my missions again. Chance request. This is where we were. Shackling prison. Let's go. Okay, now back to business. Let's go, Trailblazer. And just checking my party. Yep, that looks fine.
What an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
Indeed, don't worry. I will kill all the boxes and crates for you, Hanya. You needn't worry.
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance, but throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
Looks like the IPC has got the attention of the Warson.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time.
Prison break. It's definitely some plot to break that main Borson guy out of prison.
Well, business first. Let's keep moving. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Oh.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
It's up to Trailblazer, as always.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding. This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own. This will return.
Oh, wow.
Don't get complacent.
Take this!
Okay, now my new secret weapon. Good thing they've got wind on them. Oh, you're getting it now. Excalibur!
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, damn it. That's a problem. Here we go.
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dust rains, it too shall fall. Again?
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Thank you for coming back to us, healer.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return! Receive divinity.
Rules are made to be broken.
Which one was it? Don't know.
You said you're welcome.
Here we go. And boom.
Half the work is already done. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Pity you chose the wrong enemy.
Detecting damage.
Let's go.
Damage sustained.
We did it.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Insha mentioned there was some kind of biological tissue inside the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
Yes.
Whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison, the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Few months prior, Xu He leads the Yaoqing messengers to the bottom of the prison.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
Ooh.
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves. Deep. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
And the stone indicate the order in which the Stygian lanterns need to be lit, from the bottom to the top. Okay.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation.
Okay. This is weird. Starting point directly. Wait. I'm on that corner looking straight ahead. I just fly directly across. Okay. Light up. Then it's immediately right at a right angle. Don't see anything there. No. This is confusing. Okay. Cross the center, take a left. Okay, maybe I was overthinking it a bit much. It was literally just flight to the next level. Yeah, thank you, Birdie. Ooh, someone's fire. I'll blow up these jugs too. I saw treasure.
Oh, this should be spent wisely.
Dude, it should. Now let's continue.
The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
No comment.
Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians. Hule. According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed, because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed.
Interesting.
Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hule.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Okay, bro.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Oh.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison.
Hey, B-Back. Welcome in. Glad you're home safe. Hope you're doing okay.
Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
Okay, let's
No wonder I
go.
kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Hey, Slime, welcome in. Thank you for doing the shouty.
Soldiers availing themselves everywhere.
Okay, what has he got? Fire.
Let's
Blast.
add more seasoning.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
1 second. Yeah, no problem, Slime. Let's not forget to give you a shouty as well. Okay. My new favorite move.
I suggest you surrender now.
Hey Eve, good morning. Welcome in.
I'll still kill you all.
How are you doing?
But I promise it'll be swift.
Receive divinity. That which is seized must be repaid. I underestimated you.
Better to make no move than wait for your move.
How is Honkin? Honkin it's going fine, yeah. Only just started a little bit ago. We're outside Hule's prison and we're being attacked by some Moktok and some Borisin. I also added a new friend on Honkai this morning called Eve, which I presume is you. So welcome in, friendo.
Think thrice, act wise, though oft twice shall suffice. Needs a little more heat.
I weep for the departed.
Dusk's reigns. The tooth shall fall.
Time to settle your accounts.
Let's see what his ultimate
I'm
looks
honored
like.
by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the...
That's pretty cool.
Sisters, fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Probably. I know it was you, Eve.
How presumptuous! Die now!
Leave if you can, Morsa.
I do like your profile pic though. It's very cool.
Time yet.
Again?
Let the enemy strike first, and then take them by surprise.
You Jiangxing? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what he does. I just got him. But his moves look cool. But yes, it does look like Acheron is really raking up charges.
Think thrice,
next?
act wise,
Alright.
though oft twice shall suffice. Let's add more seasoning.
Allow me to see you off. Eternal sleep is not the end. The
Bonk.
dead will return.
Get bonked with a giant coffin. Haha. Oh, let me just do her ultimate
I weep
first.
for the departed.
Mostly lurking today. No problem, Eve. I really appreciate the lurk. Thanks for stopping in.
Dusk's reign. The two shall fall.
Still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Sure, I can get my ultimate if I do this. Yeah. I am disappointed that the English VO doesn't announce her attack.
Beck, I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Uh-oh.
I've waited for too long. My first meal after regaining my freedom
Oh shit.
is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time. Boy. Welcome back.
Jesus. Just kill her? The hell?
How many times has Verdantia spun around since our last hunt? Duran's will. Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from your bloodline. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have 4 hours to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
Hey, be back. Yeah, Twitch mobile is kind of pathetic. I used it once or twice, and yeah, it just wasn't a normal experience at all.
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin.
Have you much left in work?
Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives, if it means setting you free.
You can make it not long now, and then you'll be home.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
Alright, so it should be a nice leisurely trip home. Thanks for shouting that slime, Vivek. Appreciate it.
My lord, do you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys! Time to move out!
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
Of course. Like I said, wherever we go, we'll always end up in trouble.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Picking up that sweet jade. Doing story. Nom nom nom. Okay, there's a cavern.
Looks good.
Good to know. Which way am I going? This way.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
Puzzle. Hexanexus Remake is a complete remake version of the Hexanexus. Select the device in the middle of the screen and stack cubes along the indicated direction. Time you stack a cube, resource cube is consumed. Okay. The device shape when its shape matches with those shown on the plates. Puzzle is solved. Okay. Use a non-designated spot to place on two sides and show an error hint. Okay. Rotate the screen to observe multiple angles. Pick the cube on the device to begin stacking. Alright. So what? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, wait. Okay. Straightforward enough. Yeah, nailed it. That wasn't so bad. Treasure.
Is that all?
What is a hex pass? I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Obviously there's another way around there. This way. Yeah, that makes more sense.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly.
New treasure?
Follow me to the next floor.
What's this? Nothing. Okay.
The mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Oh, fun. Rotating platforms. This always ends well. Okay, so it came in there. Must be something I activate later. Alright. Operation. Okay. Running
Some
around.
spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
It's the way forward. Oh, can I go up here? No. Can't go that way. Alright, I remember these things. Like little teleporters. It's Morrison.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Like this guy. Oh. And would I have to switch to the right? It's weakness. Alright, let's go.
I underestimated you. Pity you chose the wrong enemy.
Let's make it quick. Another journey begins.
Yeah, I'm poorly set up for
Fading as the dawn
the elements
stills,
these guys
destined
have.
for oblivion. It'll take more than that. Unfamiliar.
Great.
Allow me to see you off.
Break that guy at least.
It'll take more than that.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Much better.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Break
The
the
dead
others.
will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Rules are made to be broken. Destructive strike!
Smack, smack. Excalibur!
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Right. I don't really need to fight those guys, I guess. Turn back into Trailblaze. There we go.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
New treasure!
Joyeux. is here.
Miss Shui bravely sacrificed herself. My condolences,
She is dead.
Miss Hanya.
Condolences. Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her.
Okay. Not dead anymore. Hope you're doing good. Def. I'm glad you're not dead, Slime. Please don't die. How are you doing, buddy? That's wild. I didn't know she was
While
Ingenium.
I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisin ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage.
Yeah, hang in there, Slime. You'll get through.
This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
The heck?
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet.
I was active in math only because my friend can't make his mark better with saying the answers. Stole him everything. No, you don't really learn if you steal all the answers, do you?
At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage.
Fix the broken
Let me
cycle.
see. The damage isn't too bad.
Done with school anyways. Are you finished up for the day?
If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Too smart for it. I know, Slime. You're mega smart. Ah, not these fucking things. Okay. Indicated on the panel.
Nice!
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, right, I get it. No, I don't. I thought that would be it. Move the computing module to the position indicated on the panel. What does that mean? It's been too long since I've done this. Okay, right. So I need to put the 5 on the 5. Right. And that, yo. Right.
Hanya,
Is my job starting? I'm just sitting and having a picnic. Oh, that sounds lovely. I'm sure the new job will be a lot of fun too.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
Uniform is kind of cute. Cute, pretty.
Now is not the time for jokes. This side crane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
As a delivery, the Cyclone provides you
One
with
of the Yaoqing messengers escaped,
essential intelligence.
and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess?
Yeah, I mean the drops are nice. They wouldn't make a huge difference. It's like a nice bit of extra stuff, but it's nothing huge really. I'm sure it'll be nice starting out to have.
Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Okay. The Cyclone flaps its wings and unsteadily flies out of the lower levels of the shackling prison, charging straight into the depths of the shadowy passage.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Yes, I should beat these guys up. Oh yay, I can just hit you straight up. Do it, join me in the Honkai.
Half the work is already done. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. Sounds familiar.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
OMG, I spent too much in Genshin to start playing another gacha game. This one's better than Genshin though. Oh, shots fired.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Much better. Take this! Rules are made to be broken. Decide to strike! I weep for the departed.
Dust rain. The two shall fall.
What game is the best to be back? Do tell. Get wrecked.
Reach the end of the
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yao Qing messenger who got away...
Medicine. Destiny 2, Edge of Faith.
Eternal sleep is
I
not
mean,
the end.
You can't know if it's the best game if if it's not even out yet. You haven't played it.
The dead will return.
It'll take more than that.
This is
Warframe?
our chance.
Warframe was fun. I played it for a while until I got like kind of hit a bit of a wall skill-wise because I suck at shooters.
Half the work is already done. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Level 9999 run. A 12-hour session. Ugh. 12 hours of doing anything just sounds horrendous to me. Alright, Saber's just OP as hell. I love
Time is
it.
running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right.
Yeah,
If we
I'm
happen
going.
to come across that Yao Qing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Yeah. There's a puzzle upstairs I just spotted at the corner of my eye. Go upstairs first. Oh, and treasure. Ah! I did not see him coming. That could be a bit of a fright. Need to chill, or Zara will cook us. I remember when EQ raids took a lot of time to even clear the trash to get to the boss. Then you had to have teams keeping the boss area clear while the fight went on. It could take 6 to 12 hours. Oh wow. I wouldn't have the attention span for something as involved as that.
Receive divinity.
Much better.
That's both due to laziness
Are made to be broken.
and lack of attention. These guys are physical. Okay.
Let's make it quick.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Yeah, it's hard in Warframe, but I want to make it once. Worst part about it was the raid bosses were open world back then, so another guild could come from behind and sneak the boss's aggro while you were grouping. Just waking up with here looking. Oh, hey King! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the lurk, I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing okay. Take your time and wake up.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Allow me to see you off.
Thanks so much for putting up the shout out feedback, I appreciate it.
I underestimated you.
Fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Start getting ready for shift change. Love you all. See you all later.
Much better.
Okay, Bebop. Thanks so much for stopping in. I hope you have a safe drive home from work. Take care.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
This is our chance.
Close.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Time to settle your accounts.
Hey, Silver. Good morning. Welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, I'm back on the Honkai grind after almost a year away. But I got Saber. I got Saber like in my second pull. I got her light cone on like my 5th pull. So yeah, went pretty good. Thank you, Slime, for giving him the shout out. Appreciate it. I mean, we shout out our friends here. It's what we do.
Existence fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
No one to use Excalibur on.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, let's check this one out. Yeah, like that. Oh, wait. How many do I have? I can use stream up to 1, 2. Okay. There. One more place. Perfect. There we go. I mean, Silver, you got some skill. I can barely play DMC on just regular speed. Okay. Yeah, we can fix the bridge.
Wait! Something feels off. Someone's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Invisible boss? Oh, Mara struck. Okay.
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
I have an Excalibur. See how that goes.
Allow me to see you off.
Not exactly your wheelhouse.
Are made to be broken.
Hey BK, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And thanks for the lurk, I really appreciate that. Thanks for shouting them out, Slime. Hope you're doing good.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
That might be overkill on that one guy.
Another journey to distance as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me? Abyss flower, bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Okay, now you're a bit more of use.
Half the work is already done. From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk reigns, the too shall fall.
I recently got a little familiar with Sunless Zone Zero and Genshin waifus. When I saw this, I was like, wait, there's more? Hoyo, please. Yeah. There's... Hoyo does so many games. Honkai Star Rail is probably my favorite, but that comes from my love of turn-based RPG. Genshin's a lot of fun. I still have to check out Zenless Zone Zero. And Wuthering Waves as well, as which Slime has told me is meant to be quite good. Yeah, like the character design is off the hook. And like right now on Honkai they have Saber and Archer from the Fate anime series, which I absolutely love. So I was really happy to get Saber.
How familiar.
She's also an absolute powerhouse of a character. And just check out this ultimate.
Just focus on the fight.
Lack of dodging. Slime, I can dodge. Sometimes. But yes, I'm not the greatest at dodging. Probably why I like turn-based games so much. Cyberpunk, oh that's pretty cool.
Let's make it quick.
Ah, damn you, Slime. Stop disconnecting all my technology. How can you do this to me?
Rules are made to be broken.
Hey Silver, yeah, I did. I finished the Dishonored story. I do have my old streams up on YouTube, and they're organized into playlists. So if you wanna check it out, I do have the rest of my Dishonored playthrough up on YouTube, which I'm sure Slime will link in the chat in a second.
Hasten. We've hardly any time left to say farewell.
Narrowly Blast. Saber's up next. Okay.
Again.
Oof, it's a big hit.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Great. Yeah, I mean the character designs are amazing. I especially like this character, Acheron, like a lightning character. Yeah, here she is. Just like a badass design. Really cool character as well. She's like empowered by the god of nihility. Okay, I need to get my healer. Oh dear.
Sisters as fleeting as the dawns do, destined for oblivion.
Gotta go with blast. What, you're saying the YouTube link isn't working, Slime? Let me have a look. New my channel. Oh crap. Oops. It should work. I think. Yeah. That's the address. Yeah, it's all good, Slime. Not to worry.
Time to settle your accounts.
Alright, time to heal Acheron.
Flower, bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
That which is seized must be repaid. The dead will return.
Probably should have waited for him to get up. Oh well.
Receive divinity.
Let's go.
So yeah, the combat basically, it works around we need to break this bar on the top, and you have to hit like his weak elements to bring down the bar.
Another journey begins.
So I don't have the best composition
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide
for this
the
guy.
wandering souls.
Allow me to see you off.
If I had a nice character as well, that would make things a bit easier.
Batter up.
But yeah, my main character isn't very good against this type.
Sisters, fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Yeah, the Maristruck they do look pretty badass. There's some really great designs for enemies.
Dust rain, it too shall fall.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
There's just some really cool animations in here as well.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
Okay, has always been turn-based combat. So Honkai Star Rail has. I think there was a game before called Honkai Impact 3rd, and that might have been more action-based. And then, you know, like, it's the same company who did Genshin. Genshin's more action-based. Oh wait, there's a puzzle over there, so we'll move that back. But yes, Honkai Star Rail has always been turn-based. Oh, I saw her in real-time combat. Maybe I'm mistaken. As far as I know, I haven't played Honkai Impact 3rd, but as far as I know, there are a few characters that are in both games. But like, this game totally stands alone on its own. You don't need to know anything about the other Honkai game. Okay. Ooh. Be a bit more complicated. No? Okay. Oh, right. It's the other. It's the last one. Right. There we go. Yeah, no problem, Silver. Okay, no problem, Slime. Have a good class, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for the lurk, I appreciate it.
Is that all?
Hello, treasure. Yum, yum, yum. This guy looks like he might be kind of badass.
We need a strategy.
Go in with saber. So each of my characters have like a different skill they can do before getting in a fight, or that leads into a fight. That.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, this is a special enemy that kind of guards a super powerful chest. So this is going to be challenging, I think. I think I'm under leveled too, to be honest, so let's see how it goes.
Don't get complacent.
Should we work on his minions? No.
Let's make it quick.
Bring up the big guns.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
I underestimated you. Abyss flower, bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Taking an awful lot of damage. Ooh. Right, healer, I need you.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity.
Much better.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Okay, now we regenerate anytime we hit an enemy. So that'll help us get back on top, hopefully.
Will return.
Yeah, I've got to take out these minions, I think.
It'll take more than that. Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, I will need Saber doing her AoE. I'll hit here. Good.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I don't think I'll beat him. Yeah, I'm just taking on too much damage. Oh dear. Heal the healer.
Abyss flower, bloom. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
Hey, King. How you doing, bud?
Familiar.
Just all that damage she takes on. It's tough. Okay, we've less enemies to deal with for a second.
This is our
Hopefully
chance.
this will help us get back on our feet. Finally awake, sort of, at least. How are you today? I'm good, I'm good. It's been really hot the last few days, but it finally rained this morning. Things are a bit more manageable. Back at work this week as well, so my holiday is over. Sadness. But yeah, no, I'm good, I'm good. How are you?
Resistance is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
That move keeps inflicting bleed on everyone, that's no fun. Shots! Okay.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower, bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Oh dear.
Receive divinity.
Much better.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Rules are made to be broken.
Break's over. I'll get back to work and lurk. Enjoy, Zara. No problem. Thanks so much for the lurk, Silver. I really appreciate that. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return.
Let's make it quick.
I should probably heal Saber.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Where are you going?
Detecting damage.
Just a scratch.
Time to settle your accounts.
Okay, that was a tough battle, but I think we might have it in the bag. Yeah.
Resistance is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
reigns, the too shall fall.
Woohoo! Yeah, we did it! Ugh, that was a tough one. That gets us the big chest. Nice. Just now I'm all beat up. No, I'm not actually. I'm not that bad. I managed to heal. There's Mose. Man seems to materialize from the shadowy corners of the prison, as if he could vanish into thin air at any moment. The fugitive wearing a dark cloak, spoken of by Hanya, now stands before you. His face is devoid of any expression, cold and indifferent. Yet inexplicably, you could decipher this expressionless facade as if it whispered, "You're finally here."
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
It's noon somewhere. Ends for me, it's 1 p.m. I mean, anytime you want a shot, it's shot time. I already said that a moment ago. You look better when you're silent. Hey, you're the Yaching messenger who fled.
I prefer to be called the Yaoqing messenger strategically retreated. At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. Wolf cubs, these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the videographers serving high-oral venting on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Never mind if you don't have even clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Watson. My friend felt the touches of that wolf. I was planning to escape or back as quickly as possible. Now it seems the prisons and all fools are remains my mistake.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Monza. Do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
When we gonna take some shots together? Whenever you want, King. Technically, I'm at work, but in a couple of hours I could totally have a shot. I work from home on Mondays, so it's just answering emails. yeah. But I got all kinds of whiskeys. Always up for shots.
No, you can do nothing for him now. You shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
But isn't he your friend?
Your friend is in the Hula's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst-case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best-case scenario... best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape.
I don't want to kick all their butts.
Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Molzer.
As a person of the Yao Qing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
Well then, I'll give it my all.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison. And if someone should step up to stop Hule from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin. And you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Hiding sounds boring. How about I kick bad guys in the butt instead?
How familiar.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
Rules are made to be broken.
This game reminded me too much of Genshin, so I couldn't get into it long. I spent way too much money on Genshin. That's very fair. I mean, it's made by the same company as Genshin, so there is definitely a lot of similarities. I have made it quite far through the game without spending any money.
Take this.
But I did have to grind a hell of a lot for materials and such.
Half the work is already done. Systems as fleeting as the Dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
€800. Oh wow. Oof. That would be very painful on the poor wallet.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity. That which is seized must be repaid.
It's Excalibur time.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Is that all? Stream 4.
Oh, I forgot you can just, like, eliminate guys, and I don't have to fight them. Right. Let's roll with her for a bit. Oh, where the hell did he come out of?
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! This flower, bloom. That which is seized must be repaid.
Let's make it quick.
Take this! Rules are made to be broken.
I'm not telling you how much I spent. Yeah, that's that can be quite personal, I think.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Just a scratch. How familiar. Again.
Let's go.
Ow. Alright. And finish it. That'll do.
Another blood debt repaid.
Alright, with anybody. Oh! Right, that was the invisible guy. You kinda give me a fright.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Got me unawares a bit.
Nothing major.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, that is the thing with gacha games. They're designed to psychologically strip your wallet. It's a very hard thing to overcome.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! Allow me to see you off.
Just a scratch.
Let's make it quick.
Take this!
Alright, take it home, Saber.
Another blood debt repaid.
So I need to watch for like a shimmer in the air. Came up from there. Okay. Oh, there, I knew I saw a chest somewhere. Let's see. Not sure what to do with that just yet. I see you, invisible person.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Seek, and you will find.
It's the way forward, so let's see if I put this bridge up. Presumably there's something hidden. That guy over here. Some guy over there. Ah, there's a puzzle. Right.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Okay. So there. That's that side complete. Oh, I've only got 3 to use. Okay. Okay, so to be a bit more strategic. Yeah, got it. What? No, okay. There, alright.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. Stream forth, gleam of old blades. Seek, and you will find.
Okay. Wrapped all that up nicely. Onwards we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me.
Don't know what this does. Nothing. I think we're nearly out, but I've been wrong before. That's where we entered, right? Yeah. So way forward. Get this far and see what happens.
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
Okay, yeah, we will just check this rotation, see if there's any hidden treasure. It would be rude to not make sure we have all the treasure. I may have come in this way earlier, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I did a puzzle there. Yeah. So I have been up there. That's fine. See the switch option. Players can switch between finalities, vision, and normal maps. Okay. Don't know what that means. Bunch of guys here.
Frame 4. The gleam of gold blades.
Doing okay?
The fugitives are charging at the gate. Please be careful, Your Honor.
Yeah, that looks like a boss.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape. It'll take more than that. Again.
Don't get complacent.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Familiar. Rules are made to be broken. Such a strike!
Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Let's go. Batter up.
Damaged.
Systems as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Good hit.
Just a scratch.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Abyss flower, bloom.
Let's make it quick.
Did you come here of your own volition? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Okay, now I got a few hits in.
Another blood debt repaid.
Took that one down without too much sweat.
Spring forward, gleam gold blades.
Shackling Prison has become a killing field. The prison guards tried to resist. JQ can only watch them fall.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. Once we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiaozhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here. Whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Eh? It's no fun.
Stop them! We're a great Lord Gulai!
Yeah, I'm out of cheats now, so I'll have to fight.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the guard. Those who fail to comply will face severe punishment, serving as an example to others.
Oops, wrong button.
How familiar.
Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike!
Time to settle your accounts. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
This is our chance. Take this! Reach the end of the story.
Allow me to see you off.
Oops, take the wrong one. Wiggy.
Rules are made to be broken. You say your welcome.
Existing as fleeting as the dawns do, destined for oblivion.
I underestimated you.
Reach the end of the story and you're gone.
Oh, hey, slime. Yep, hang on, sippy sip. Yum, yum, yum.
Let's go. Take this!
Half the work is already done. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Hey, King. Thank you so much for the lurk.
That
Really
which is
appreciate that.
seized must be repaid.
Yep, time to do some damage. Tough enough.
Let's make it quick.
It did kind of get to sneak on me at that time round. Run away! There's a puzzle down there. Let's go do that.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the guard. Those who fail to comply will face severe punishment, serving as an example
Alright.
to others.
We've only got 2, so... I think I got this one. Yeah. Oh.
Looks good.
Imaginary? Okay. I don't have any of those left.
Rules are made to be broken. Such a strike!
Abyss flower, bloom.
It'll take more than that.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Let's go.
Take this!
Half the work is already done. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Familiar.
Okay, better.
A moment's excitement.
So many of them. Ah, gotta pressing the wrong button. God damn it.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! Receive divinity.
Much better.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Familiar. This is our chance.
Rules are made to be broken.
You say you're welcome.
Did you come here of your own volition?
Should finish off the first wave, I think. Round 2, fight.
How familiar.
Let's make it quick.
Take this!
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dust rains, it too shall fall.
It'll take more than that.
Again?
Time to settle your accounts.
Let's go.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Thank you.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Half the work is already done. Existence is fleeting as the dawns do, destined for oblivion.
Now for the big finish. Okay.
A moment's excitement.
Prisoners must remain in place in a base.
Oh. Run!
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found!
What about the Yaoqing messengers? And the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Yeah.
As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
After a brief but devastating loss of communication, the lockdown shackling prison is once more under control. The Express Nameless may have emerged unharmed, but one of the Yaoqing envoys has been taken hostage. Meanwhile, the Borson warhead Hule, long confined to the depth of the shackling prison, has vanished without a trace. Pursuit between the hunter and the hunted will soon play out on the Jianshou Lufu.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Still under pristine blue, at dawn, to war. Oh, I'm getting a message. Since you've already collected a certain amount of hex passes, we would like to invite you to participate in a feedback questionnaire regarding any suggestions you have during the Hexanexus Remake beta. We hope you will be as honest with us as possible. Your answer will not be revealed to any third party. Thank you for supporting the Hexanaxis Secret Society. You notice that you have already obtained Hex passes? Yes. Have you played Hexanaxis Nexus before? Yes. Hexanaxis Remake is. I know. How do you find Hexanaxis Remake's difficulty level? Very easy. Have any additional questions? Not enough rewards! Hard to get around that right now. Okay, I know you have a lot of questions. You've collected 3 Hex passes. I'll contact you again when you've collected 6. Okay, Hex Club. Whatever you say. Got a lot of achievements there, I think. Okay. Before I continue on, I'm just gonna take a quick break. Get another glass of water and such. Be back in a few minutes. So take it easy, grab yourself a drink, and I'll chat to you in a few moments. Hello, hello, hello. And I'm back. I hope you've all been behaving. Grabbed yourself a drink, whatever you need. That is the end of one patch, I think. We're moving on to the next one now. So, let's see what we have in store.
Here, Rob. Song lotus cake. Guaranteed delicious.
Did we get bamboozled? This love food stuff. Come on in.
Yanqing. After the shackling prison break at Starskiff Haven.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long my species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices
Oh.
to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Tychean. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
I'm Trailblazer. Don't need to worry about those kind of things. Those tourists over there are talking about you.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster.
Haven't you been preparing for it for so long?
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
It's another Lord Ravager, probably.
Well said.
Ooh.
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
What brings you here, General?
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hulei's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Jiao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borson abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borson were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hulei loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
After the shackling prison, in the seat of
General
divine
Huang
foresight.
Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hulei made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Don Hung are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borison have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hulei's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
Should the war dance really be held as scheduled?
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hulei's escape and your discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Lawfu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
Hey, B-Back, welcome back. Hope you got home safe and sound.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Lawfu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
You suggesting that I take Yan Qing's place as ringmaster?
General Huayan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Hey, go march. 3 duel hours before the war dance convenes in the Shackling prison.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Xueyi from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the 2 behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yao Qing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Okay. Investigate the bars and corpses. Sounds fun.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Persons have fast metabolisms, so the effects of medicines don't last long.
Indeed. This means that these Borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lafu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
Okay.
Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously.
Yay!
I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor.
Get to play with
By
an
following the
elf.
medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin.
Sure, yeah, but first, let's investigate side paths. Elf in the house, gonna do all the elf things. Don't even know what her ability is.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Oh, fire, right.
Please, allow me to purge the root of this problem.
Single target on the alley. Okay.
Oh, a weakness.
Time to settle your accounts.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Ugh, stupid Mara-struck.
Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
Allow me to see you off.
She just does she just throw foxes at people, it looks like? Interesting.
I weep for the departed. Dust rains, the two shall fall.
Nothing major.
The truth burns clear as a flame.
An AoE for
Everything
Optimus.
in this world is merely fleeting.
Strange one.
Immerse yourself in it as you desire.
Pity, you chose the wrong end. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Immerse yourself in it as you desire. Both body and mind must be pure.
Did you come here from the still waters of oblivion? I guide the wandering souls.
There we go. Is that taken care of? There's an invisible guy there. Let me... Ah! Crap! I was trying to change tack around. No, wrong button. Great.
How about we dissipate that foul stench quickly? Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Both body and mind must be pure. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Time to settle your accounts. Nothing major. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
Okay, yeah, I gotta remember there's gonna be those invisible enemies from time to time.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Yeah, I got everything here already. So I'll just carry on. Finish the mission.
familiar.
Please, allow me to purge the root of this problem.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Wouldn't you agree?
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. How familiar.
Oh, a weakness.
Time to settle your accounts.
Get booped.
Another blood debt repaid.
Oh, what's this?
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Interesting. There's a traitor in our midst. Doesn't do anything there. Rotate this. Get over there and nab that bit of energy. Gimme. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Going up or down here? Up. It would seem. And to the teleporter. Whee!
Stream forth. Gleaming gold blades.
Yep. Give me all your stuff, all of your loot. Wolf ship mech disintegrates into a pile of metal.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borison. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Biomimetic weapon that will auto-restart even after being turned off. Intelligentsia's guild research on the traits of longevity. First one.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that the parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borison biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borison are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borison attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
The IPC doing sus stuff, who'd have guessed?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Something seems to be hiding in the pile of metal on the ground, ready to move.
Watch out! This thing is still alive!
Nope.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Stench of evil. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
True that.
That foul stench quickly.
Go. Saber.
Oh, a weakness.
Time to settle your accounts.
Another journey begins, existing as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Please, allow me to purge the root of this problem. Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
That doesn't do anything different from what I can see.
How about we dissipate that foul The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Damage sustained.
Nothing major.
That should pretty much toast him, I think. Yeah.
Immerse yourself in it as you desire. Both body and mind must be pure.
Did you come here of your own volition? Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Yay! Giant machine goes silent, like a wounded beast drained of blood. It can no longer move.
You haven't answered my question about why Hulei was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hulei on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hulei's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borson. And just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borson did, so...
Exactly. While Borison see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borison control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hulei was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hulei thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hulei and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lafu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hulei and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life.
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a Cauldron Master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor, and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Indeed. Let us keep going. This isn't anything, right? Yeah, I don't think there's any point in this, to be honest. Did it already? Okay. Onward. Smash more jars. So we're back here again. A mess of bodies. A fierce battle must have been fought here. Examine the Mara-struck remains.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. The other attackers, aside from the Borson, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borson need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borson would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloudhim magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Videodora collude with the Borson and aid in Hule's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Ling Sha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodora's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Ling Sha?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Ling Sha. The internal affairs of the Videodora should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hule was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
That's an approach for sure.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well,
She did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue?
This guy is no chill.
You see Borison as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hulei!
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
So discord between Moktok and Hulei.
Hulei. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue?
That's a fair point.
The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hulei? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos. Trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs. Reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation. Which in this case, is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mangus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
Mangus. I don't think I've heard that name.
This prophet, Mangus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality! And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it!
By pointing out that their plan has not succeeded yet.
Even if you managed to set Hule free, you'd have no way to escape.
We've already prepared our ships, and the Prophet's prediction will surely come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Law Fu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the La Fu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, the revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
What game are you playing?
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Okay. So head toward the dock area. Search for help. Send news to the outside.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
Right. Hello, excuse me, sir. There's an evil werewolf doing werewolf stuff. Keeping commission orderly is not accustomed to handling emergencies like this one. Understand, if you thoughtlessly ask him for aid, you will reap severe repercussions, regardless if the outcome is a success or failure. Remember, be mindful of your words and actions.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and officials have been reassigned to assist in the war dance.
You can sense someone staring at you from not far away. It's nothing. I'm just wondering about.
Hey, although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask me.
Okay, so maybe not that guy. Let's see what the other options are. Oh, there's another one down there. Never mind. This is guard. It's probably not going to be much use. Cloud Knight soldier on duty here is alone and without reinforcements. Sure.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help?
Yeah, I've been watched.
Understood. Please come to...
If you need help, gotcha. And who are you? Suspicious ferryman.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else.
I sniff a familiar scent on the Foxian pilot.
Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us. But I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
The Warhead wants to know if we can leave now.
Not yet. There's no way for this tiny ship to escape from the Xianzhou. Only the starships at Stargazer Navalia can break through the Jade Gate. Moktok said there would be insiders to pick us up, but I haven't heard anything yet.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on?
Okay.
Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
I didn't go out here. Suppose just an ordinary but hardworking individual who ferries people from place to place every day. Where's the next?
Would you like to board my star skiff?
You noticed that the Foxian passenger near the Skyskip pilot are looking you up and down. How many passengers can you accommodate?
Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, and the Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter.
Can we keep this quiet?
Keep what quiet? Come on, spill it if you have something to say.
Deliver a message to the Realm Keeping Commission for me.
The Realm Keeping Commission? It's right up ahead. Look, I've got a business to...
Screw that guy. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Need
If
your help.
I can help you.
Borison are heading nearby.
Borison? Here? Are you serious?
These Borison are disguised as Foxians. Please warn the Cloud Knights immediately.
Will you please wait here for a while? I'll find a soldier.
Right, screw it.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
In fact, before I go into this scene, I'm just gonna BRB for a second. So hang tight, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So let's jump back in with this scene and see what's happening with Hule.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktok? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. But I never gave you permission to talk with others. Remember, these people died because of you.
Sickening crack of bones echoed through the small courtyard. There was no scream, not even the sound of a struggle. Oh shit.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
Jesus, that's pretty brutal.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the Wardance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me, Jiaoqiu. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer.
Let's make him think we've given up for now. Stretch that finger, touches. It's as if daggers cut away a piece of flesh. Pain pierces down to the bone. Ready to stand.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borson aren't supposed to live that long, or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shanzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon.
Typical. Just another Borisin myth.
Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own.
And that is pretty metal, to be honest.
Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Zhou, I found you.
Oh wow. That's some interesting lore on the Borisin.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borisin?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Zhou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borisin? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
We have the advantage in numbers, right?
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borson that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
True.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Stargazer Navalia, the most likely place for them to come.
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down.
Yeah.
Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Okay. And so the hunt begins. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. But thanks everybody so much for stopping by today. I had a blast. I'm just gonna find someone to send you off to for now. Let's see who's streaming. Okay, yeah, I think I found someone. Just 1 second. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, thanks for coming along with the journey. I'll be back on Thursday. I'm not sure what I'll be playing Thursday. Might be back with Octopath or more Honkai. I'll let you know in the Discord over the week.
Nice.
But as always, peace and love to all of you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.